Over 4 days in late January, the Starkey Hearing Foundation created miracle after miracle by giving the gift of hearing to hundreds of people living in the Dominican Republic.
You know, we've been coming to the Dominican for 14 years.
The second half of this trip brings the crew to Santiago, a vibrant city in the northern part of the island. As volunteers arrive for the day, the line for help is already out the door.
We'll do over 6,000 hearing aids, so around 3,000 people on the island. We had 2,500 scheduled, but we always have walk-ins.
A labor of love created 32 years ago by Bill and Tanny Austin, the foundation crisscrosses the globe, offering 165,000 free hearing aids each year.
We don't ever turn anyone away. If they find us and come in, we try to serve them.
This mission is ran the way the foundation dreamed it would, with community-based partnerships from start to finish.
Before we even come to the DR, we're planning for aftercare to make sure that there's sustainability to the work that we're doing.
After witnessing other missions, the mayor of Santiago made an offer the Austins couldn't refuse, to sponsor the foundation's stop in his city.
The trip has been amazing, amazing, all caps, exclamation point.
Stacy O'Brien is an audiology student in Starkey's entrepreneur program. This experience is teaching her lessons she could never learn from a book, like when patients returned for help as the team packed up on the first night.
And Mr. Austin was there, and me and a few others were still there, and it was dark, there were no lights, and we were fitting by cell phone lights and correcting problems, and Mr. Austin just kept saying, no rush, she deserves our best, and we did. We took our time, and it was just one of those, once-in-a-lifetime moments.
Not everyone on the trip has a medical background. Many are volunteering with their families. One person even has a World Series ring.
When you've been around the foundation, you kind of have an idea what you think it might be like, but it's so much better in person.
Hall of Famer Paul Molitor worked in tandem with his wife Destiny. Their worries over fitting hearing aids eased after helping 50 to 60 people a day.
I was surprised that after you do it for a while, you actually get kind of confident and you feel like you know what you're doing. But you got to take pride in each and every person, make sure that they know that that moment they're the most important person to you, and then them being given the gift of hearing is what is going to make your day.
One by one, 500 times a day, lives were transformed. To give someone the gift of hearing is to see them blossom. Proving the true value for each hearing aid is worth more than their $600 price tag.
It's that little rush you get, just when they cut their eyes, you actually see someone here.
When that happens, words often fail, but Austin says that rush of emotions keeps you coming back for more.
There's not many things in life that you can do where you watch biology happen, but you see that sound hit the brain. That's addictive. You can't get enough of it. It doesn't matter how many times you do it. It's always just the most beautiful thing.
Reactions of happiness and gratitude are as varied as the people who are getting help.
We've had everything from tears to laughing to exuberant dancing. We had a lady this morning that I don't know, she was in her 90s, but she got up and wanted to dance, so I embarrassed myself and tried to dance with her, but it was wonderful.
How do you do that? Teach me that move.
Whether the celebration is large or small, a translator is no longer needed. There isn't a language barrier. Generosity and compassion are universal.
All the people are just wonderful and so grateful, and they say thank you, and I'm saying thank you, thank you. It's just, you're getting so much more than you're giving.
Never once did any smile, any fist bump, or any celebration go unappreciated. The gift of hearing doesn't just transform one life. It reconnects families, friends, and communities. And while the mission came to an end, its lessons will live on.
We're only as good as our partners. It takes a team to do what we do. Alone, you can only do so much. Together, you can change the world. That's what we're doing here in the Dominican Republic.